Hey, Maddie here. This is a little bit personalized live session, I could say, but at the same time, I will start with the story first. We recently visited Japan, so I think last year. So that means we have a like, beautiful lifestyle of being to Japan. We went for 2 weeks, but we extended and extended. We were there for nearly 35 days, where we just explored much of Okinawa, south of Japan, and as well as we been to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Nara and Osaka, all those places. And among that, actually, like this is a story that's a very important. Why? Because this is so related to the title which I mentioned. What happened to my huge friend list? So let me take you to the story as well. It's a real story. As we exploring, we been to this one of the place called Fushi. Forgot the name. What is it? It's okay. It's a torii gate. There are 1,000 torii gates. Fushimi Inari. Yeah, I think that's the name. So Fushimi Inari. It's 1,000 torii gates. It's in the hill. Yeah. So as we were climbing in the base of the hill, thousands and thousands of people. Yeah, as we were climbing and climbing and climbing, it was testing most of the people physically. So we were climbing at around, say, for example, 500 torii gates, not even half of the people. Yeah. So and then after we climbed and climbed, and it could be like over the top of the hill. It could be maybe another 100 torii gate. That's it. It's beautiful view over the top as we are climbing. So already 50% of the people we have seen at the base were in there in the mid of the way. It's around 500 torii gates. Yeah. And then as we were climbing, we family, me, my wife, and two of my kids were climbing and climbing. And then to the place where we reached, it could be another 100 torii gates minimum. And actually it is steep. The last bit is a little bit more steeper than the other bits. And that is where there is a platform with a few shops, and there's a place to sit, and it's a beautiful view, such a beautiful view. And I can see so many of them who came up to there were sitting and relaxing and having a tea or coffee or whatever the drinks they are providing, and we can buy, and they're chilling out looking at the place. And but we said to ourselves, we are not here to just came up to this point to sit down, whereas most of them were relaxing. When we say that, we say to ourselves, let's go to the top, and while coming back we can rest. And surprisingly, and I'm not surprised, but I would say that surprisingly, as we of course we had a little bit of standing and a little bit of rest there. We didn't sit down. We know that we are not here to settle for that view to be comfortable. So as we were standing and taking a little bit of rest, and then we started climbing. As we were going across the last steep part, which is only around another 100 torii gates, and towards the top, it's a beautiful place. But you know what? Those people we have met in that place where, as I said before, the platform with a beautiful view, where there's only another 100 torii gates left, that place. When you compare the people to the top to that place, not even 20%. For example, around 100 people were sitting in this. Is not even 20 people were there on the top with us. We can literally count. Getting what I mean? So why I'm saying this? Because which is so related to the topic which I highlighted here. I was having a huge list of friends right from my school, and because more than family, I would say I was so much close with my friends. So right from the school and from my university, from the college, and then from the places that I worked in Warangal, that is the mid part of India in Andhra Pradesh. I got beautiful colleagues there, and also when I worked in Malaysia for 7 years as a physiotherapist, as a lecturer, I got so many beautiful colleagues there. And then after coming to Australia in the last 15 years, I had a friend list of huge friend list, in the sense when we had our first birthday, means our daughter's first, second, and third birthday party. You won't believe, we were around more than 100 people in our house. They are not our school friends. They are not our school friends or college friends. No, that many number of friends I had, list of friends that I had in the last, I would say, from the school age until to the age of 42, until last 4 years, until the age of, I'm 47 now, before, until 4 years before. Why I'm saying this? Because I was having that much huge friend list. Oh, Maddie, I'm here for you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But, you know what happened? From the moment I started taking my journey and my family journey towards an unconventional path, because the main target is escape out of the system, escape out of the matrix, away from the conventional path, to take that calculated risk. Yeah? Some of them tried to come, and I had thousands of people in my friends list before, but now among those lists I can hardly count, probably 4, 5, 6. That's it. Similar, like as I said before, so many people in the base, as we climbing and climbing, we can't expect everyone to come with us, whether known or non-known people. But when we are climbing and to challenge ourselves beyond the norm, beyond the practical reality, so-called, beyond the condition pattern, oh, I got a knee pain, I'm aged, it's too old, I'm too old for me to climb up, I'm too young for me to climb up, blah, 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 all these external noises. When we are climbing to the top, there were only few people. Likewise, when we do the usual norm as the conditioned life, there are so many people around us. And when we started doing outside the norm by taking a calculated risk beyond the safety, security, and comfortable life, by focusing on us, by focusing on our family, to create that kind of freedom, you know what happened? That thousands of lists became single digit. I'm not here to blame anyone, I'm not here to criticize anyone, but it is what it is. So what you must understand here is, those who are so-called friends, you must ask yourself, instead of asking yourself, do the things what they are hesitate to do, what they are not willing to do, or do the things outside of the comfort zone, do the things to challenge yourself every day, do the things out of the conventional method, and you will get to know who are the real friends. I got friends now. They're all new friends who weren't friends before. They're all friends. Even last weekend, when I stopped drinking, I was a heavy alcoholic person, When I used to drink, I was having so many number of friends. When I stopped drinking, 50% filtered out. Get it? So likewise, now, even last weekend, we had a group of people, to 40 men, like-minded individuals who are here to challenge themselves every single day. That is where the group of people I'm around with now, rather than the people who are settling for the average mediocrity. I'm not blaming them, but I can't expect everyone to come with me. But the truth here is, when you do what you really believe yourself to do with purpose and intention for your massive, extraordinary vision, authentically and vulnerably, without faking yourself, then you will get to know who are those real friends, who are there to come with you, and who you will meet. Because those who are around now, you must ask yourself, are they burning you out or fueling you? Check that and be aware, because you are the one among 5 people you're around with. In fact, your quality of life too. So keep this in mind, analyze, self-realize, and be aware. Proximity is